Hey guys, are you like me? Do you go to YouTube or Google and search for a product before buying it? Well, if that's the case, I want you to stay tuned because hopefully my next product review will help you with your next purchase. So stay tuned. Hey YouTube, I wanted to do a review here on Samsung SmartThings Hub. And it's basically just like what it says here. Connect to 100 plus smart home devices through one simple app. Now, if you've never heard of this before, you might be asking yourself, well, what the heck is a hub? Well, I'm going to explain. So here's my hub. It's downstairs in my basement, connected to my router, which is about 4 feet away. And what this will do is it will send a Zigbee wave throughout the house. So think of it as kind of like a Wi-Fi signal. That's what the Zigbee is doing right now. So there's plenty of hubs out there that are on the market today. And the reason why I went with Samsung was, well, they seem to have their hands on everything. A lot of electronic devices, home appliances, and so forth. So I felt like Samsung was more of a reputable company. But that's not the only reason why I went with this hub. Earlier in this video, I showed you the box that said connects 100 plus smart home devices. Well, right there, it set it aside from all these other hubs. It showed me that this hub was expandable and that there was more options out there than just 5 different things or whatever. This allows me to expand my home and continue to make it a smart home further beyond what's out there today. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, let me show you my iPad so you can see the real reason of why I love this hub so much. So here we are, we're inside the SmartThings app, and inside the app there's a tool called the Marketplace. And this is where this, I think, sets it apart from the other hubs, is the options that you have for the different things that you can connect, meaning that 100 plus smart home devices. Now obviously you can see there's not 100 different devices right here, but inside of each one of these recommended categories, you'll have different options that, there's a fair amount of different smart home things that you can connect to. So now to give you guys an example as well, I've had this hub for, like I said, a couple months, and clicking on something like thermostats here, you can see the amount of options that you get. It's a fair amount. It's not huge. There's some that are missing out of there. But what's neat is, just a few months ago, I had about 4 options that were in here. And now look at what you've got. You've got almost 15. See, that's the cool thing about this device. Is about once a month, I would say, I'll get a notification that says, hey, your SmartThings Hub is going to be down for maintenance for 2 minutes. And during that maintenance period, it will update and it'll add new things to this device. Again, cameras. When I first started with this hub, I had like 2, maybe 3 options for cameras. And now, I've got 4 on the top, 3, 7 different devices. Now, of course, a lot of it is based on manufacturers. If there's not very many manufacturers that are making smart home equipment or devices, then obviously options are limited, such as doorbells. 2 manufacturers, Ring and Skybell. You don't have 10 different options because there's not 10 different people making it. So for the most part, they do a pretty good job of going after the different people that offer certain items. But of course, one of my beefs that I have with this is in the thermostat area. If you notice, what's the main one that's missing? Yeah, the Nest. And that's exactly what I have. Now, of course, I have other ways of controlling it through my Amazon Echo or through its actual app that's on my smartphone or in my iPad. But I hope over the next couple months that Samsung and Nest will have a partnership and that Samsung will then offer the Nest thermostat in this app, and I'll be able to control everything through just one app instead of having multiple apps. Of course, that doesn't just stop there. You also have what's called automation. Good morning, good night, goodbye, I'm back. You can add a routine. So that's what automation is it's a routine. You wake up in the morning, you want your lights on, let's say in the kitchen, you want your coffee pot turned on, and you want the temperature set at 70 degrees. You set a time and it does all that for you. I haven't really got into that. I'm more of using this as voice activated by asking, Alexa to turn something on, in which she responds and does what I need. So overall, I'm glad I went with Samsung. It's a reputable company, and the hub does exactly what I wanted it to do. It gave me plenty of options. I don't have to worry about adding different devices that aren't, with the name Samsung, and they match up and everything works pretty much flawlessly. I haven't had any issues with it. I've probably had it, like I said, for, I don't know, 8 months now, and I really am enjoying creating a smart home through the SmartThings Hub. So hopefully you like this video and you'll subscribe below and give me a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them as fast as I can. Once again, thanks for checking out this review, and I hope to see you on the next one.